What's up everyone, Art Salazar, owner of The Art of Pitching, and welcome to the AOP channel. So the goal of this channel is to start sharing more informational knowledge for everyone that maybe can't come train at The Art of Pitching. And the focus of today's video is going to prove or disprove, can everyone touch 90 miles an hour? A lot of people out there think that it isn't possible for every single athlete to throw 90 miles an hour. And when we say throw, we mean touch. There's a difference between sitting 90, 92 and sitting 87 to 89 and then touching 90s occasionally. I 1000% believe, backed with study, that every single athlete has the ability to be able to touch 90 miles an hour being healthy. For the people that are familiar, Coach Ron Wohlforth, who's the owner of the Texas Baseball Ranch, did a really big study on this, and he's also in the agreement that everyone can touch 90 miles an hour, and I'm gonna explain to you why. For me, the biggest thing with this is acknowledging how difficult it really is to touch 90 miles an hour. But most importantly, I wanna open it back up to you guys. A lot of people do think and believe firmly that you are not capable, or that everyone is not capable of touching 90 miles an hour. Comment down below and tell me why you think that is, because there really isn't a study out there to prove that. 95 is where there's studies genetically, DNA wise, that everyone is not physically capable of doing that. For me, it is 1000% possible for every single athlete to achieve that big number of hitting 90 miles an hour. The problem is that most people are not capable athletes with staying consistent with something long term. If you're a freshman in high school and you're throwing 87 miles an hour, and you're a senior, you're still throwing 87 miles an hour, a lot of the time you see athletes just give up, or they think, oh, well, I need to change everything, when really it might just be a little adjustment or just staying consistent with something. Digging deeper into it, a lot of the times when guys are at that high peak level, there's just one small thing that if maybe they're able to adjust this instead of that, obviously every guy's different, but with that, just consistency, time, also the effort. You're doing something, if you're doing it at 50%, you're gonna get 50% out of it. If you do the same thing at 90%, chances are you're probably gonna see some better results. So with that, just understanding that it isn't just oh, well, it's hard, so that means I might not be able to do it. I've seen some crazy things in my experience where I've had guys 77 to 79 miles an hour, and a year later, they're 90 to 92, topping 94. They stayed consistent and gave 100% every single day, every time they were doing something, and that is 1000% the reason why they were able to achieve something they thought impossible before. So in the study, the owner of the Texas Baseball Ranch, Ron Wohlforth, explains into elaborate detail the same things I just mentioned to you. Having consistency, the effort, understanding your body, knowing what is and isn't working, but really back to consistency, just staying consistent with what you're doing. So many times, especially being in a facility where there's over 100 athletes coming in and day out, I can even just watch someone do weighted balls, and the routine is different from yesterday to today, or 3 days ago to today. And that right there is 1,000,000% the reason why a lot of guys struggle, and why Ron Wohlforth also believes that guys struggle, and tying it back into that, yes, at the end of the day, everyone can touch 90 miles an hour. So every guy is going to need something different. There's going to need to be programming for each guy. It isn't a one size fits all. My goal with this is to start making more videos explaining why this might work for this guy, why this will work for this guy, and if it's something that you feel like you need, input that in and let me know how it goes for you. So consistency is just a small thing, and really what it takes to be a guy that touches 90 miles an hour. But thank you guys for watching. We're gonna be making a series with more consistency, really diving into each little detail necessary to help make that happen. I'll see you guys soon.